that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play. Let's play, baby. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. Clutches number 20. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. The Metropolitans will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole, as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 2-2.
Ball inside.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Down the third baseline, played on the backhand, and there's one gone to start the night. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in this sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Another 0-2 coming. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in, Wilson Ramos, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Peter Alonso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Holiday shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Miami, and the Mets have an. Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Harold.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Nimmo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Standing in, Brian Anderson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 to him now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now in the box, Miguel Rojas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the last of the series, and the New York Mets have dominated so far. They've got an opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
Striding into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Todd Frazier is on deck. Chopped toward the second baseman. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Bounce to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. And after an inning and a half. So stepping in, Rosell Herrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Batting 7, the catcher, Brian Holiday.
So coming to the plate, Brian Holiday, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. McNeil racing back, still ranging back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Batting 8.
In now,
right
John
fielder,
Birdie.
John.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Two 2-0 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Three and 0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Birdie leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Left side. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance. JT Riddle, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And 2. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Birdie rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Brian Anderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of down and in.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. It is Curtis Granderson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Rosario has got it, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Miami. Here's Echeverria now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
And he is in there. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Pereira is under it.
Now batting, number 6.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Granderson. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Wilson Ramos is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Row. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Alonso swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up on a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Count still at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Miguel Rojas.
The pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Conforto giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
So 1 gone now in the inning, and it's a good time to pull up our upcoming schedule as you see what's on tap for the Marlins in the next 7 days. And the pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Holiday. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Adeiny Echeverria.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adeiny Echeverria. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Birdie has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Jacob deGrom. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Unable to find the zone with the slider. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, and it remains a 4-3 game. stepping in and ready for another shot. John Birdie. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Caleb Smith. First time up, he went down looking. Martin Prado will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. One and one the count to Martin Prado. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, center fielder, Harold.
Ready once again, Harold Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. Prado leads off first with 1 away. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The second baseman, Gestion.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. High in the air out to center field. Conforto is there, 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding in, Brian Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in now, Curtis Granderson, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled off. Granderson, often referred to as the Randy man. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ball. Nick Anderson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 52.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Ramirez looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 6.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil, lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will land untouched. Both teams with 6 hits so far. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Catcher, number 40.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now. runner at second with one away. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Comes set. The 0-1.
1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and two strikes.
1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Rounded slowly to the left side. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The first baseman,
now
5.
at the plate, Rosell Herrera. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Outside, 3-0 now. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting.
Standing in now, Brian Holiday, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Michael
Arlene Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Garcia playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Granderson. 1 away.
Up next for the match.
Now batting, Brandon Nimmo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Ridley gathers it in, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3 through 5. Seth Lugo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Garrett Cooper is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Lugo primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls. Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Count is full.
Harold Ramirez is on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. swing and a liner. Foul. Struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Cooper, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third. The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike three.
Now batting, the third baseman,
At the plate, Brian Anderson. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nimmo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Miami. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Teheran Guerrero will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 56.
Here's the first pitch to him. Held off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for them,
Robinson Cano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Ramirez sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. To third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Number 6.
So striding forward now, Jeff McNeil. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner up.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Mets strand 1. This game's all tied at 4.
Ladies and
Luis
gentlemen,
Avilan
your
gets the
attention,
call
please.
from the pen to take
Now
over on the
pitching
mound
for
and
the
start the
Mets.
home seventh.
Number 43.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris
Avilan.
Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. Avilan stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 1-0 count. Here it is. This one's down to third. Frazier is there. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The first baseman, number
Settling
5.
in now, Rosell Herrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Herrera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. So far 2 for 3 in this
The
one.
catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Birdie moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 20.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Peter Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike two.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Back up the middle. Rojas on the grass on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains tied at 4. Robert Gesselman will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Coming to the plate now, Brian Holiday. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Stepping into the box, John Birdie. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The count now at 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. Echeverria for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
No real chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. On the ground to the right side. The second for one. Onto the pitcher coupling, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they. A.J. Ramos will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Number 44.
Starlin Castro is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
This change for the Marlins. Now playing right field. Number 15, Brian Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Fair-handed by Castro. And that's an incredible effort to get the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the bat, the pitcher.
Juan Lagares will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. The Marlins with a chance to walk it off as we go to the bottom of the Gagno enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, JT Riddle. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Conforto moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson, who's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the wind, the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Number 6.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jeff McNeil. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Ramos will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 20.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he lays off for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D'Lo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Michael Conforto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-2 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. 0-1 the count. McNeil on second. Alonso on at first with 2 down. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroic. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson, who was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. The 3-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rosell Herrera. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Drew Gagnon claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching